My favorite perk of living by MicroCenter is definitely their weekly specials. This week, they got an AM5 motherboard, CPU, and a RAM special you're just not going to want to miss. They also have some other ones like this, so while the theme is playing, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. When we come back, we're going to look at the one I bought and a couple of the other ones that they actually have on sale right now at MicroCenter. Welcome to the channel. My name is Joe. If this is your first time here, I really hope we gain a new subscriber. If it's not your first time and you've been here before, welcome back. Good to see you. So today, like I said in the intro, we're going to be looking at a special that MicroCenter is running. Now, they're always running some type of special. They have open box specials. They got refurbished stuff. They got all kinds of things at MicroCenter. So if you live by a MicroCenter, it's definitely a store you need to go to for building your PC of keyboards, printers, TVs, 3D printer needs, a Raspberry Pi, soldering, building your own arcade cabinet. Literally, guys, the list goes on and on. Think of like Radio Shack on super steroids for my older viewers. You know, it's gonna have everything you need when it comes to electronics, period. What we're looking at this week is their special deals. And this is something I'm gonna start doing from now on. Every week or two, we're going to look at their deals, their specials. That way you guys know what's going on at the store. But again, this video is not sponsored by MicroCenter. Just doing this because I do like that store a lot. And they do have some very valuable specials. This week, they're running an AM5 motherboard CPU RAM combo special. I got the AMD Ryzen 9 7900X. That's a 12-core, 24-thread processor. What was the boost on this one? The base was 4.7 gigahertz with a boost of 5.6 gigahertz. Also, it came with an Asus ROG Strix B650E-F gaming Wi-Fi. Very nice motherboard. I'd say mid to high end on the B650 side. Also, it came with this Flare X G-Skill RAM. I believe it runs at 6,000 mega transfers. Yes, CL36363696. Now, when it comes to DDR5, those timings aren't the fastest. These aren't the flashiest of RAMs, but let me tell you something real quick. This was the price for all three of these. Being able to get this type of hardware at this price, if you're a new PC builder or you're on AM4 Intel and you're trying to jump platforms or get onto AM5, well, this is going to be great for either or. If you're migrating, you're still going to have a power supply, you're still going to have your hard drive, SSD, NVMe, whatever you have, you know, you're still going to have your case, and all you need to do is get this, put that in, and you're done. You've changed platforms. And there's other CPU motherboard RAM combos we're going to look at in a second. So if this is still a little bit out of your budget, we could bring that CPU down and get a better deal. And if you're new to PC building, they've already picked out your motherboard, your CPU, and your RAM. So compatibility at this point is not going to be a problem for you, because this RAM is going to work with this motherboard, which in turn will work with that CPU. So you really don't even have to worry about compatibility as a new builder. That's great when they do that. Now, MicroCenter is known for doing motherboard CPU combos, so that's not new. If you're new to PC building, just know, even though this will not probably be there maybe when you see this video, they will have other combos. And if not, all their workers know what they're doing enough to build a good gaming PC, no problem. So now let's take a look at some of the other specials they got going on this week at MicroCenter. We're starting with the AMD Ryzen 9 7950X. This is the flagship CPU, 16 cores, 32 threads. You're going to be getting an Asus X670E ROG Crosshair Hero motherboard. So you're getting a flagship chipset at this point too. And some G-Skill Flare X5 series 32 gigabytes of DDR5 memory at 6,000 mega transfers per second. So this is flagship coming out the gate. Highest core count, highest chipset you could get right now. You're getting it for $1,267 and change, so you're getting the RAM for free. Here we have the combo I got. This is the Ryzen 9 7900X, 12 cores, 24 threads, an Asus B650E-F ROG Strix Gaming Wi-Fi motherboard, and the G.Skill Flare X5 series, 32 gigabytes of DDR5 memory. In my opinion, this is the best combo they have, but it does look like it's sold out at the Tustin store. This was only $599. You save over $300 with this combo, so I definitely would call and check and see if they have any in stock, or at least go online before I do go in for this one. If you're looking for a combo with the Ryzen 7700X, well, they're definitely gonna have that combo for you, ranging from $500 all the way up to $1,000. They have a lot of different combo packages. Or go online and check them out yourself. And last on this list is the AMD Ryzen 5 7600X, 6 cores, 12 threads. You're going to get an MSI B650-P Pro Wi-Fi motherboard, one single stick of G.Skill Flare X5, 16 gigabytes of DDR5, 5600 megatransfers per second RAM. Yes, it's only going to be one single stick of RAM, but for under $500, you're on AM5. As you can see, they have a lot of different bundles going on for RAM, CPU, motherboard. You usually will see more CPU motherboard. So finding one with RAM included, where basically this RAM was free. That's pretty cool, because this RAM a while back ago was $269. Now that was back when RAM probably had just came out, the DDR5, excuse me. So yeah, it was pretty expensive. Now the price of this kit by itself is this much. You know, still not too shabby. Now, I did try putting together a budget build, AMD build, something similar to this. Now, when I looked for the CPU, the motherboard, and the RAM, I came up with a Ryzen 7700X, this motherboard, and I think it was this RAM. If not, I'll put the right RAM here. And that price was more than this. I believe it was this price right here. Wherever I put here, I gotta look up the prices. So, really and truly, this was given more cores, a better motherboard, and probably the same RAM, but at a better price. And as you've seen, I believe it was the 7700X or the 7600X, had all kinds of different combos like this, ranging from like $400 on up. Now, AM5's issue with coolers is kind of weird. Now I want to do a video on this, but I'm going to touch on it fast with you guys that maybe get in this package. You need to make sure that if you have a cooler, and say you're coming from AM4 and you're going to AM5, if your cooler requires the motherboard's backplate that comes with the motherboard, you're fine. So say you have a Noctua NHU14. I believe that one is not compatible out of the box. You'd have to communicate with Noctua to send you a universal backplate. Cool thing with Noctua, they'll send it to you free of charge. You just gotta show them proof of your cooler. I think even a picture of you holding your cooler is good enough proof for them. But they're not universal across all coolers. I keep saying universal, but that's not completely true. You can't buy one special backplate to rule them all. They're all going to be different. So if you have a Corsair cooler, you need to get a Corsair special backplate for the AM5 socket. If your cooler is using the AM5 standard backplate that came with your motherboard, you should be fine. I'm gonna do a little bit bigger video on that because that deserves a little better explanation. Just remember, if the cooler you're going to use that you own has its own backplate, you can't use it. That's it. Simple as that. If you do decide to buy a graphics card with this, please don't forget that the HDMI or the DisplayPort plugs into the graphics card, not into the back of the motherboard. Unless you have no graphics card, then yes, you can use the onboard graphics. This is so cool having onboard graphics for all of these. Really cool. I don't care if it's RDNA 1 or whatever it is. Being able to get that step for troubleshooting out of the way really is going to be helpful for a lot of people who may not have a secondary GPU and be like, is my GPU no good? They won't be able to tell because there's no onboard graphics. Now there is. So that's a big reason why I like AM5 right now, is onboard graphics for all. good on you. And unlocked CPUs for all, really good on you. So if you're looking to get into PC gaming or building for the first time, this is definitely a deal you don't want to miss. Now, I'm pretty sure I put it in parentheses or exclamation point, whatever, that this is an in-store item only. Most of their deals are. You have to walk in the store to get this deal. We all know what this type of deal is in store only. It's to get you in the store to buy other products. Well, that's fine at MicroCenter, especially if you're going to be building a PC. You're going to end up grabbing hard drives. You're going to end up grabbing a keyboard. You're going to end up grabbing something else while you're there regardless. So if you do live by a MicroCenter, this is definitely a deal you do not want to miss. This is the date that I'm doing this video right now. And if I know the date that this deal will end, I'll put that right here. But I will do a video like this pretty much every week that I can, letting you guys know about all the great deals that they're doing, the specials for in-store. So if you live by one, definitely hit the bell down below not to miss my videos, because if you don't check your inbox, if you're not paying attention, a great deal could come up and you'll miss it. But if you hit that bell down below, I won't miss it and you won't miss it, and you'll know to get yourself to a MicroCenter. I can't do the open box deals because everybody's going to live in a different city, and you might not be able to get to LA if you live in Pennsylvania to save $40. So it's not worth it. I'm going to look more at the weekly deals. So definitely, if this is something you guys want me to do from now on, hit that like button down below. Let me see that this is a video you guys want to see. Comment down below if there's anything else you'd like for me to start covering. I just bought a 3D printer, so I'm gonna probably start doing videos on 3D printing. That's gonna be fun. Alright guys, thanks for joining me today, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, y'all, late.